Hi guys, it's Hani here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanksgiving is in exactly 1 week, so I thought it would be proper to make something pie. We're gonna be making hand pies. I love making hand pies because they are easy to make, they are really cute, and you can carry 2 of them in each hand, so be sure to snatch at least 2 when you make these because they're so good. I'm also teaming up with Lainey from Simply Bakings. Lainey is gonna share with you how she makes her delicious dairy-free ginger cake. Be sure to check it out on her YouTube channel, link is in the description. And to make my cranberry filling, I am going to use one secret ingredient, and I'm also going to use that ingredient in the pie crust. So let's get started with the filling. I'm using frozen cranberries. You can use fresh cranberries if you wish. I always stick these in the freezer because they go bad really quickly when they are in the fridge. I'm adding cinnamon sticks, granulated sugar, and this is my secret ingredient. We're going to be using Pinot Noir from a local winery, and I'm going to add a whole cup of Pinot into my cranberry filling. We're going to cook this on a stove for about 20 minutes until it thickens, and then we're just gonna have to remove the sticks, cinnamon sticks, and let that cool. To make the crust, or my pie dough, or whatever you want to call it, I'm using flour, sugar, salt. We're just gonna pulse that until it's all combined, and then we're gonna add chilled butter. For my baking, I always use unsalted butter. If you are using salted butter, make sure you omit salt in the recipe. You just want to pulse it until you have pea-sized chunks of butter in there. If they're a little bigger, that's fine. For the wet ingredients, I'm using chilled Pinot Noir, chilled yogurt, and I'm also going to add a little bit of vanilla bean paste. And then we're just gonna gradually add it to our dry ingredients while pulsing the mixer. Now you don't want to overdo it, you just want to process it until the mixture kind of comes together when you press it with your hands. Okay, let's check this out. It looks like it's done. So it's holding together. I'm just gonna dump it into a clean bowl and gather it all together into a disc. Now for those of you who are worried about all the alcohol in the filling and the pastry dough, or the pie dough, it is going to get cooked off. There's not gonna be any alcohol in the finished hand pies. It just adds a really nice flavor to it. So I'm going to chill this for about 2 hours or overnight. Now we are ready to roll out the dough. I like to work with about half of the dough at a time. So I'm going to stick the other half into the fridge. Roll it out to about, I'd say, about 1/8 of an inch, or a little less than 1/8 of an inch, somewhere around 2-3 millimeter stops, I would say. If the dough is sticking, use a little bit of flour on your work surface and on your rolling pin. Then take a large round cutter and cut out as many rounds as you can. Transfer these onto a baking sheet, and then we're going to stick them into the fridge for about 20 minutes or so. Before we fill these, I also like to brush the edges with egg wash, or you can use water instead. Then take a tablespoon measure and dump about a tablespoon onto each round. Now fold one side over like this to form a semicircle or a moon shape, and then use fork to seal the edge. I was gonna use a regular fork, but then I remembered I found some cute little forks at the garage sale a few years back, so I'm using my cute little fork. I love how this design looks. It's very sharp. I'm going to chill these for about 20 to 30 minutes. While these are chilling, make sure you preheat your oven to 375 degrees of Fahrenheit and then brush these with egg wash. I'm also going to make a pretty decorative design on the top using a sharp knife. This will release the steam, and once these are baked, it's gonna look super pretty. And we're going to sprinkle these with coarse sanding sugar. If you don't have coarse sanding sugar, you can also use just regular granulated sugar instead. And we're going to bake these for about 20 to 25 minutes. Depending on how big you make your hand pies and how thick the dough is, it can take a little longer. You want them to be golden brown. Once baked, let them cool for a little bit because the filling is going to be super hot. They were so flaky and the filling was absolutely delicious. I actually made these for Thanksgiving a few weeks back and I stick them in a freezer, but let me tell you, they're all gone. I have to make another batch because we love them so much. And also guys, I wanted to encourage you to share your ideas for sweet recipes that I should make here on my YouTube channel. I'd love to bring you more sweet recipes because I love to bake and I miss baking so much. But don't worry, there will be still plenty of cookie decorating tutorials that I will share with you guys. And also don't forget to check out Lainey over at Simply Bakings and how to make her delicious dairy-free ginger cake. Link to her tutorial and recipe is posted in the description box under the video. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I will see you next time.